Look, disappointing obviously to lose, but especially the last quarter, you get 2 points. 2 point going in the last quarter. We probably had a shot there to go in front that last quarter, last little bit, and you think hopefully you'd bring it home with the home court advantage. But New Zealand played great. They really showed us how to play the mid pick and roll, and we did some different things, and they passed the ball and got a corner three, and then rotation broke down, then they hit another three, so they executed really well down the stretch.
How did it change things got the game? Obviously, big guys in foul trouble and moving things around, trying to work out the best pattern. Were you comfortable that you had the right players and the right sort of game plan?
Look, we're still trying to tinker with that. Obviously, with Matt leaving, it's left us an area that we got to fill. He was our leading rebounder for 5 years and one of our best defenders. So then we get the big fellas in trouble. So I'm not really happy with the rotations that I put out there either. I've got to get Clint and Dexter in there for a bit of a look. So, we're not there yet, but we're not far away.
Talk time Thursday. There's about a week to improve the rebounding. You had issues really early with them doing a lot of defensive boards. You fixed that up. Were you comfortable with the way they played?
Yeah, after the first quarter, I think we gave up 6 offensive boards straight away, and I think they got 10 points out of the first little bit. But and then they started hitting. Penny started getting hot from the perimeter. We didn't do a good job putting that fire out straight away, and that's where you got to be a championship level team, and we're not there yet. And we'll take it on board and hopefully keep improving.
You haven't beaten them for a while now, and they've got a role to do that throughout the entire competition. What do you need to do better specifically against them?
Well, it's a lot of little stuff, but you look, we had Bryce for 2 great opportunities and the ball bobbles out. They come down the court and Penny hits a 3 straight away, so that's a 6-point swing. So, we have to have a little bit better support. JP and Bryce, obviously, the bulk of our scoring, but we also got to get some other guys involved in that. So, look, we'll take it on board and hopefully keep improving.
Talk about filling the void of Matt. Sorry, is that possible with the current roster, or are you looking outside of it at the moment?
Nah, that's what we got. We brought Clint in. Clint's a new addition to the roster, so we've got to work a way how to get him on the court. And look, he's only had 1 training with us since he came back, so I dare say his minutes will get pretty significant in the next little bit. And that's a new addition that we've had.
Damian, tough few days with travel and whatnot, and without making excuses. How tough is that, trying to play 2 games with that sort of travel?
Yeah, it's obviously not ideal to have, 2 flights, 7 hours apiece, 7 or 8 hours. But in saying that, to be honest, by tip-off today, I think felt pretty good. So I don't think it was a physical thing. I thought we started slowly with those rebounds. Once we lifted the intensity, we ended up winning the rebound count. And usually against New Zealand, if you win the possession game, it goes on to win on the scoreboard. Tonight wasn't to be, but the reality is they're playing great team basketball. They're executing the pick and roll better than any other team in the league. And they've got a great balance of scoring. 2 nights ago, they had 5 guys in double figures. Tonight, they've got 4. We've only got 2, so we've got a few guys, myself included. I went for a donut. Bunch of guys on 4 or 5 points, so it can't just be the Bryce Cotton and Tokoto show. We've got to make sure that we've got a few guys getting 10+ points. And I thought New Zealand put on a clinic for team basketball without having a superstar outside of maybe Newbill, who's been great.
And did we see them at their best in that beginning of the third term when they went on a 14-2 run? Was that just tough to stop?
Yeah, they're a higher basketball IQ team, and they give what the defence opens up for them. So whether it was a drop pass to Pledger rolling for a layup or Pledger making the extra pass when our big stepped up. And then we started having some breakdowns on the guys that were shooting the ball really well. In particular, Penny got hot there for a few minutes, and he was, for Kirk, they're open looks. Other shooters, it might be considered contested, but for him it's an open look. And I thought in periods we didn't adjust to guys that got hot. But it's a learning curve for us. We'll watch video, learn a lot from New Zealand. Hopefully we carry that over to next weekend because we're on the road for the next 3.
Coach DC, a couple of cheap fouls. Was that a learning curve for him? Now he's stepping up into that second big man role.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate we didn't get to go through pre-season with him to see where it is, So, and to play with fouls. It's a big part of pre-season is can you play through having 3 fouls in the first half? obviously, you know, they've raised the bar, and we're just below it, and we got to get in front of it again.
And just a word on JP's game tonight, 30 points, his biggest turnover since he's joined the Wildcats.
Yeah, I thought he was explosive. You know, using his athleticism and speed and getting to the rim and creating opportunities, and that's something he's gained that we can continue to develop, and hope he incorporate a little bit better.
I'll just ask Paul, also 52 fouls tonight is the most we've seen in a game. Is it getting frustrated for the players? You can sort of almost see their faces.
It was a big turnaround from Thursday night. I think there was 20 fouls called for the game, you know, so it's certainly inconsistent, and you don't know what is, what's not, but that's no reason that we lost.
You mentioned the scoring and getting a better spread. Is it, when you look at JP and Bryce, they're so entertaining and energetic, is it they give them the ball and others spectate a little bit, or is it they following the plan that you want to play?
Yeah, well, look, we're not there yet. We've got to get to execute. You know, Bryce is obviously guarded pretty hotly, and we've got to look at our counters, which I didn't think we did a too good of a job for. We weren't in the right spots, and a lot of little things like that. And then it comes down and the playing with people. You know, we brought Lucas in and Gus into the starters, so there's a maturation period that you've got to go through, and we're just going through that now.
I think there were 18 of 32 between them, so I probably should have run some more for them, to be honest. But yeah, it's the other guys knocking down the open one when they draw so much attention.
All good. Cheers, guys.